sure, that way. But in the events that happened last Monday with Boston Marathon and the explosion and all of that crazy stuff, I managed to prepare this. And I thought it was very important that it was meaningful. And not just sit up here and just rattle on a bunch of nice words and look like I know what I'm talking about. So I do know what I'm talking about because I've been a father for many, many years, starting at the age of 18. And now I'm 59. So I have some credentials in that field of fatherhood. So, I just told you what it was about. Okay, so here we go. This is what I wrote for you, and I bring these words to not only fathers, but there may be single mothers here, or single fathers, that have to play a double role. You have to be father, and you have to be mother. Or you have to be mother, and you have to be father. And those are by far the toughest jobs in the world. There's no tougher job than to be a father and to be a mother. Come on. Because there's great responsibility for those children that we bring into the world. I am here this morning not to dispute or debate doctrines or biblical on common ground that we could peacefully visit versus Jews, or it's not about Catholics versus Baptists. This is about the most fundamental truth that dates back to the beginning of time. This is a truth that is passed down from generation to generation. This precept and this principle is what holds together a village, holds together a community, and holds together society at large. Disregarding this most fundamental gift is to turn our backs on everything that we hold sacred. This is a characteristic that if left unnurtured, unnourished, and unattended, could and will bring consequences that can alter the lives of many. The truth that I am referring to is the principle and characteristic and responsibility of fatherhood. This by far is the greatest responsibility that a man will be challenged with in his life. He will take on the lifelong commitment of being a leader, of being a mentor, of being a counselor, of being a guide. At this time in history, the challenges are far greater than in any other time. Parents are confronted with a task that may seem to be far too great to navigate. The velocity at which the tech culture is moving is having an impact upon this new generation that can be a double-edged sword. It can be used for the good of all or for the detriment of many. You don't need to wait for heaven for Judgment Day, or to go to heaven or for Judgment Day to answer for your role as a father. You don't have to say, well, I'll answer for that later. These results confront us. The results of fatherhood, of being a leader and of being a mentor, confront us on a daily basis, from the cradle to the grave. Some with positive and glorious outcomes, to some with shameful and sometimes tragic endings. If I cannot manage my own life, how can I successfully assist in managing the life of my children? I want to say that to you one more time, which is very, very important for you to take into your spirit. If I cannot manage my own life, how can I successfully assist in managing the life of my children? How can I hold them accountable if my life balance sheet is always in a deficit?